but it's really useful for me. Anyways, shall we?
Sure.
Let's do it. Community highlights.
All right, yeah, let's move on. Still more questions coming in. We can do Q&A at the end.
Oh, yeah.
We will have a Q&A this week. We didn't have one last week, but we'll do a Q&A this week.
Yeah. Don't y'all worry. And as always, I keep forgetting to open my notes, so I'm gonna open it. Read through this. All right, here we go. Okay. Bam la bam. Community highlights. All right.
Up next, where would Jace live? Yes.
I almost... Okay, we'll get to that slide. But first, we have one from B. Ulzai, who's made...
Ulzai?
B. Ulzai. A lot of... So, Bullseye has put a lot of stuff on the Reddit, and I think it's really cool. I had a hard time like picking and choosing which one I wanted to highlight this week. But I really like this shot. A lot of neon like sign vibe going on with Bullseye's builds. And this just feels like a, like downtown, like the hip like mall or something.
No, this is I would scheme evil schemes here. I would yeah, that's what I would do here.
Yeah.
At the top there, looking out the window, with that those sign glow on my face.
Cause
like yes, tomorrow we strike.
Well, because like the vibe I'm getting is like this is a hip like nightclub type of deal. So you could be like a mob boss standing up to the
Yeah, that's where I launder my money. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You launder your factory money.
Yeah. Exactly.
So this is a aluminium casing factory. Really
Bullseye's
cool.
here. Hello, Bullseye.
Oh, sweet.
Great job.
Yes, very nice. A lot of work putting the signs. I like the little like turning like tower thingy next to it. Very cool. It kind of like reminds me of like those like LED like water towers. If you've ever seen those.
Oh yeah.
Where like it rains down LEDs. It's kind of cool.
I like to think that it actually rotates.
That is so true.
That'd be sick.
I wish maybe with mods you could do something like that. But yeah, that would be really sick.
Maybe.
Yeah. One thing, if that existed, one thing I would love to do is have like a car showcasing, so you put like the Cybertruck and it spins around. It's like,
oh yeah, that spins. Hell yeah. Cyber wagon. Thank you very much.
Oh, what did I say?
You said the
oh,
other one.
I said the bad word. Oh shit, my B.
You said the old CT word. Oh boy.
Oh, we don't talk about that. All right.
You don't talk about the CT.
Moving on quickly then. From Dr. Jackal 74.
It's Jackal. It's a jackal.
It's Jackal, dude. I knew you were gonna say that when I.
Dude, it's a jackal. It's a jackal.
It's so funny. I was thinking about that all the time when I was putting this in the slide.
I'll give you one guess. What's behind the door?
It's safe stuff. It's
a jackal.
That's what it is, because it's definitely not nuke stuff.
Jackal's here, I think. Hello, Jackal. Another great build. Sorry. We're just quoting. I think that's Family Guy.
I actually don't remember where that is from. I just reference it a lot. It sounds like a Family Guy thing, but I've referenced it so much I don't know where it's coming from. You ever do this thing?
Family Guy.
Family. Okay, confirmed from chat. You ever do this?
But this Voltor is amazing.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say you know like sometimes you reference something or you have a phrase or something and then you use it so long you don't even remember where it's from, and then you see the original and you're like, oh, that's where I got that from, and it's a really like surreal experience because it feels like you're learning something from your past or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is a really cool build. They specified in the in the Reddit post here that this is not doing nuke stuff. I don't know. I feel like the fact that you can see the radiation effect.
I don't buy it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Sure, man. Sure, there's no nukes back there. Sure. Yeah. Sure, man. Whatever.
But it's a really cool
Dr. Jackal.
Really cool build. I guess this is if I had to guess, okay, nothing confirmed here, but I'm assuming it's there's a uranium deposit in there or a node, and it's transporting that or making it in the cave, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, this is a really clever usage.
Yeah, I love the big bits that sort of protrude out. I dig it.
Yeah, for sure.
Also,
and
this gives me Final Fantasy X 2 Vegnagun vibes, but whatever.
wait, which Final Fantasy?
X 2.
10-2? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Vegnagun.
Fair enough. Fair
anyway.
enough. No, I don't blame you. I also got another one actually from Jackal. I just couldn't resist putting this in as well.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, we're getting
saucy.
We're getting beamed up, Scotty.
We're getting saucy.
I just fucking see chat going, not again.
Not again. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Can we have not again just be the official response from you guys whenever we talk about Final Fantasy? Like, anytime we talk about Final Fantasy, I want y'all to spam not again.
Yeah.
I would love that to be a thing. I know you can't really ask community to make it a thing, but like, if you like that, I would love that to happen. Yes, I would love that.
If anything, it's like nice to like notice that, oh shit, we're doing it again. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because at this point, I'm like,
thanks, Chase, not again. That's my genuine reaction every time anyway.
That's pretty good.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, anyways.
Perfect.
This is the Independence Day project where it's crafting 10 oscillator... Wait. My notes are messed up. It says it's crafting 10 oscillating oscillators per minute. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, not wrong. Crystal oscillators, maybe?
Yeah, crystal oscillators. Oscillating oscillators. What the hell? I must have been tired when I made this slide. I don't know. So yeah, really cool. Very nice. Dr. Jackal is a doctor, not Mr. I almost goofed. All right, next up is from Head Voice 73.
Ooh.
Weird how like there's a 70 number thing going on here.
Yeah,
we're going down.
Actually.
Yeah. Did not do that on purpose. That was weird. Anyways, this very cool like kind of turning torso kind of deal, but with glass. I haven't seen with glass.
I dig it. Before. I dig it. Also, just a really good picture too. Like the framing and everything. Yeah, really good.
I'm also digging that they did this around the space elevator. Kind of like,
true. I didn't even notice that. Actually.
Yeah, kind of wild. Because that's a lot of walls.
Stealing this idea, Fodoc? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig this. This gives me Mirror's Edge vibes.
Yeah,
kind of. I feel.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need Mirror's Edge. Oh, we need Mirror's Edge parkour map. Oh, white buildings with like red trimming and all the things that you jump over. Oh my god.
Oh, making like with beams, you do the red like highlighting. Oh.
Exactly.
Chaos, we didn't talk about Final Fantasy. Shh. I want to point out something I think is kind of funny, and I'm not sure if this is the case or not, but I can relate to this if it is, because whenever I made trailer stuff, right? Whenever I make builds for the trailers and videos for teasers, whatever, and I use glass, I tend to always when you're like flying around or like moving around. I tend to just like dismantle like a wall here and there just so I can get out of the building I'm building. The thing with glass is that since it's transparent, it's very easy to do that and then forget to fill it in.
Right.
There's one window missing.
Yep, I see it, and it's can't unsee.
Yeah, and it's like whenever I've made that mistake in our videos, so I'm pointing it out now just to be an asshole. But I just want to say I relate so hard to that if that's the case. But now I've pointed out and can't be unseen.
It's just an air hole. It's just an air hole. All right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets too stuffy in there.
It could also be
they just open a window.
Actually, to be honest. I don't know. All right. Yeah, exactly. It could be just be the entrance.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, sorry. Next up is from Eric Bigglesworth. I love this name.
Great name, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Like, we got oil and fuel, so I guess it's making fuel, I guess. But like, this is a really interesting build.
Yeah, that's either a swimming pool or like some cooling bay or something.
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
right?
It's kind of cool.
It's a very interesting like setup because it's almost. Yeah, I'm intrigued. What's happening here? what is? It's like, and then you have like at the end, close to the rocks there. There's like something going up, and I can't identify what. Like it's a bunch of pillars, but like at the bottom, what's happening there? I don't know.
Subnautica feels, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
It does feel like an underwater. Yeah, like it feels like we're underwater, right? Like,
yeah, it looks like the submarine bay in Subnautica, where like you can get the sub to show up, or like even in, yeah, interesting. I can see some refineries. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something with this image was just super intriguing to me. Feels like Final Fantasy. Now that you mention it,
actually, you know what? I can imagine this being like a waiting room before getting into the Blitz Bowl, game, Final Fantasy X.
I was struggling, so like I gotta find a reference that makes sense here. It kind of reminds me of in Final Fantasy VII when you're docking with the submarine. And there's like a boss fight there against someone, I can't remember.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about, actually. Yeah.
You know, right?
Final Fantasy VII, right? Yep.
Yeah. I think I mentioned on the podcast that I got like I lost my memory card. It was at that spot. Actually,
we really fucking can't help this, can we? We really can't help it. We actually can't.
I mean, all right. Let's move on.
We got hundreds of people here just watching two people who cannot help but talk about Final Fantasy. They literally can't even get fucking paid to not talk about it.
Look, I gotta seize the opportunity here, okay? It's not every day you get to talk about Final Fantasy, okay? Anyways.
All right.
We've also...
KK 85, big moving day. Very blue, very big, nice build.
So what's happening here is that they're moving all their old turbo fuel from the Spire Coast to like these islands, which I think is a good like recommendation, or it's that's a good point, because Spire Coast is going to change you guys if you didn't know.
Yep.
So KKMO got the notice and moved all their turbo fuel stuff out. And then they also revamped. I guess it's a theme of our game in general that like you constantly rebuild stuff. Whenever I hear that though, I'm also always thinking about like you're rebuilding the startup factory that you may have or not, but like you're moving like an entire fully, fleshed out fuel plant or whatever. Just sounds like a lot of work, but KKMO did it. So good job. You did something I probably wouldn't have been able to do. I would have just accepted that I lost that fuel plant and that's it.
Yeah, same. I would have just uninstalled.
Yeah.
But nice use of the radio towers too. I dig it. I like the little chimneys sticking up through the buildings as well, by the way. I do dig that too.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. And the radar towers.
Yeah, they're like a nice touch.
It's cool also that the color coding matches with the island, the blue. I think you just said that.
I didn't.
Okay. I think you whatever. I feel like... No, never mind. Sometimes I just hear things in my head. What was that? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, very nice. Next up is from Kunjan343.
Yeah, Calm Night. Okay.
Calm Night, yes.
Calm, blendy night.
Yes. It's not so calm when you're standing there listening to it. But the vibe is there in the image.
Oh yeah. No, these buildings are vibing right now.
Yeah, I dig this. Like, almost what's it called? Pagoda kind of setup.
How so?
Another thing that you have like outside of houses.
Like a pergola. Or...
That's what I wanted to say. Yes.
Yeah. Right. No pagoda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a huge porch. Yeah. Yep. Imagine looking at the house.
They're all just hanging out. Like this is like the smokers areas down the back.
Oh,
like all these buildings. They're out taking a break. This is their lunchroom. They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Carport. Yeah. Carport. Pretty good. Just parking the blenders over here real quick.
Yeah. And I'm assuming this is making fuel stuff as well, because you can see the fuel generators in the back.
This is really neat, by the way.
Yeah.
Like the pipes just go straight under there's like a sandwich layer in between, I guess.
Yeah.
But really neat.
Sandwich layers are so good. Like, I slept on sandwich layers for too long. I feel like
You know, one reason I like sandwich layers is because I really like sandwiches. I have just that association. Like, sandwiches are tasty, and therefore so are sandwich layers.
Yeah. If I can get a sandwich in any way, I'll take it. You know,
Even if it's in a video game
even if it's in a
about
video
factories. Yeah.
Not wrong. All right, chat. Get ready for the timer for this next one. All right, this next one is from Carnivale VC Coffee.
I mean, when you put it in the thing there, you know, I don't want to say it now. You know, like,
but
I look. I'm not gonna do it. All right, I'm not gonna. You can't
What?
just look. You can't just manipulate me. Put that in there. I'm not gonna.
dance, monkey, dance.
I want to live. I want to live there. Salt.
Yeah, say it. Say the line.
I'll do it. I'll live there. I'll live there.
Yeah. No, this is another house from Carnivale. Carnivale was featured last week, I think, or maybe it was the week before.
Okay.
But they also had a pretty sweet house. So let's see. Yeah. Really nice. Digging this. All right. Next is from I know Unreal is here, so this is from Unreal Z TV.
Damn.
Built a
This is
huge like in nature. I think one of the points they want to make here is that they wanted to finish their aluminum factory in like and integrate it into the map. So they adapted the factory around the terrain.
Very nice.
And I
This
think
is again
they
one of those
got it.
examples of like, you know, some people like make really good builds, but then like the actual picture you take matters a lot, you know, as well in how well you can show off, you know, your amazing builds. And this is like a really, really good picture. I feel like it really captures
For sure. And
the work that's
I got
been done.
more, so a couple of close-ups there
shit.
as well. There's a lot more on the Reddit post. I highly recommend checking it out because I feel like this is like a culmination of a bunch of builds coming together. And I think Unreal also said that they're gonna post like a video about this as well, which I'm curious about because a lot of times when I see these kind of builds, you don't get a sense of scale properly until you like actually walk around in it or see a video for it. So I'm really curious about that because this is a huge factory park. Spanning many things. Aluminium is you know one of the more bigger tasks of undertaking when it comes to making factories. So
I still need to get around to doing it. I've been procrastinating that for like over a year.
Yes. So very nice. Next up is from Majora 11F.
Oh my eyeballs.
I like the color green. I think the color
Yeah.
is nice here. You can almost see it too from all the conveyor belts everywhere. But they solemnly swear they know where everything is. And
Yeah, sure did. Sure.
you know, they don't pet spaghetti shame, okay? Like
Everyone in chat calling spaghetti
uh-huh.
as if they don't love pasta. All right. Look, y'all would slurp up the spaghetti if you had the chance.
For sure. Yeah. So if it works, it works, okay? Just saying. All right.
Whole lot of carbs here.
You're gonna sleep tight after this meal.
5 SPS spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very cool. I dig these kind of pictures anyways because I just like the organized chaos. All right, next one is from.
Sure, organized. Yeah.
they solemnly swear that it's organized. That they know where
Sure.
everything is.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I swear too. Sure.
Yeah. You know what's even more like insane looking when you like looking in? It's like the Charlie Day like meme where he's like, "I'm unraveling secrets." What was I gonna say? When people like have these kind of builds, but then they like do a showcase when they run around and show like this is going here, this is going here, this is going here, this is going here, and they actually do know where everything is going. I think that is like the next step of like, should I call someone?
I actually do believe that they know where things are because I've seen people do this stuff like in person too, and you'd be surprised if you built all this yourself and you spent I don't know like 100 hours or something in here. You would know where it all is. You would know.
Yeah. Next up is from Pranjolk, 1995. Good old year. That was 2 years before Final Fantasy VII came out.
I see that you forgot to write something about coal power plants. Whoops.
No.
This is what I wanted to be. Gosh.
I mean, it kind of was, because the tagline for the Reddit was something about coal power plants. No matter how little I do, they end up looking like the best facilities I make somehow. And I just liked that Reddit post. I just wrote something about coal power plants.
Yeah, didn't capture the important parts at all.
No. But I thought it was funny to just write something about power plants.
I mean, I gave it something to talk about. That's pretty good.
For sure.
But this is a nice build. I dig this.
It's a nice stacked build as well with the 2-layer. Something
yes.
Really
1, 2, 3. So was this 32?
I think so. Yeah, must be because it's. Yeah, it's 8. I thought I saw 7 on one side, but it's obscured by the light. But yeah, you got some good old power going. And I don't know, it's got that classic, get featured on the community highlights because it looks like an oil rig, but I don't know, it's just super clean.
Oil rig meta. Oil rig meta.
It's new meta. It's actually the real new meta, just saying. Yes. So next up is from Realistic Cut 8798.
The guts of efficiency. I love that you call this guts because it really does look like intestines.
Yeah, kind of.
Guts. The color here.
So this is their abandoned update for turbo fuel power plant. Abandoned? Like it looks like it's running, but
F's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. There's green lights.
But it definitely looks cool. I don't know. I did something with very busy shots with these. Gets me.
Yep.
So yeah, a lot of work.
You use the space really well.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of work goes into doing this. I mean, we gotta appreciate. We started from the bottom. Maybe this is not their current running turbo fuel power plant, but look at us now. Like I'm sure.
It's got a really sort of like industrial vibe, which I know is like a strange thing. Like, of course it's a factory game, but actually, like I would say most of the builds that we've seen today, like didn't have an industrial vibe. So it's actually, it's not a given,
Yeah.
But this one really, really does. I think it's just all the random pipes going in and out of the walls and things like that. But I really like it.
I think that's interesting you bring that up because the next one that's coming up is like, I feel like a clear contrast to this, which is this building, but from Sky 191. Where this is a very clean looking factory. Quick disclaimer about the pipes. They are
I would love to hear it.
They're gonna clean that up, but they really need the power. So this is a coal plant that they're also kind of like revamping a little bit.
I was about to say there's just it was so strange. There's no way that that was an accident or something. Everything else is so clean. I was like, they're probably planning something with the pipes, I'm guessing. And I'm like, cool. Gonna get cleaned up.
Because when you need the power, you need the power. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, they probably just want to make sure it works first of all, right? You don't want to mess around with pipes just yet and turn out there's a problem or something. So those pipes look like they'll be easy enough to fix up. So
that sucks so much when you've laid out something and then you place the factories and you start hooking them up and then you actually run and it's like, oh no, wait, I did something. And then you have to troubleshoot for the rest of your life. It's not a good time.
Yeah, that's the anxiety moment.
So I feel like you can sort of tell whenever I watch some streamers when sometimes they'll have this ambitious idea and then they build really sloppy at first, but that's just to make sure that it runs. I've seen a lot of people do that recently, and I've kind of all right, maybe that's how I should start doing it, because I definitely do the thing where I think I'm like, no, I got this, don't worry about it, and I place everything and then I hook it up and I'm like, this is not running well. What's happening?
I feel like that's just the experience showing there when they choose to do that, because I think someone who is less experienced with the game, including me, this is the way I would approach it, is no, I'll just I'll figure it all out first. But the experienced people in the game, they're like, no, that doesn't work. That's cute. That's cute that you think you're gonna do that, and like you can do it to a certain degree, but you need to test it in the real
I've been
world, so you
burned
can make sure
before.
that you're. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So yes, very nice. All
Yeah.
right, next up is from Spartan523.
Ooh. Ooh.
It was just titled.
This is our weekly Unreal Tournament level entry.
The new meta.
I see. This is the new meta. The new meta.
Yep.
Yeah, or Halo.
We'll get to Halo in a second, okay? But that's true.
Oh, okay.
It really got that Unreal Tournament vibe going for it. It wasn't specified what's happening here more than this is the atrium. That was everything that was given in the post.
So it needs to be given.
Anything? Yeah, that's all.
Honestly.
It needs. I mean,
Yeah.
this
It's
is
the atrium.
Was part of here?
It's the atrium, guys.
I thought I saw some people posting in chat. Maybe not. But yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
It scares me a bit of how much bigger is the rest of the factory. What's going on here? I'm scared.
Boy.
Hold
It's a very
me.
ominous picture.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
It's very unnerving.
Yeah, curious to see what's gonna happen next. All right. But speaking of Halo, this set reminds me of Halo. From
man.
Terrornator. It's got this space factory kind of vibe going. And I'm assuming, I think this is all vanilla.
There's some this build feels strange to me.
Yeah, right?
Like oddly familiar, but also not quite. Like because it's got this design. Like the design feels like a mid-2000s shooter game, but the lighting and the reflections off the ground bring me into 2020,
Right.
or 2022, 2020 part 3. Sorry. So that's why this is like a very sort of like uncanny valley picture to me. Like it's good, but
Ooh, perfect.
my brain
dark
is registering. Yeah, maybe like Perfect Dark or something has like that kind of like level feel.
Yeah.
But then you've got these reflections and amazing lighting.
Yeah.
So like my gamer brain is like dying, right?
Yes. Also curious what if this is just like a creative build or aesthetic build, or if there's actually factory builds coming here. Curious to see what evolves out of this.
It's a nice design though.
But it's a really cool design. I'm digging this, and I'm glad it was submitted. So yes.
Yep.
All right. Next up is from Bayjox Gaming. I love this one. Next one. So this is a AI units controlled like fuel power plant. So this is like coming into it. One really cool detail that is kind of like hard to spot maybe is they use wires to create this like almost like what's it called? Around fences where like barbed wire is what I'm looking for. It reminds me of barbed wire running here.
Yeah, sure.
I thought that was a really neat detail. So this is approaching the power plant. It's yeah. I don't know if those
Jurassic
AI
Park
units...
fence? Yes.
Yeah.
This makes you think of Jurassic Park.
Definitely. And as you approach it, this is what you're greeted with. So this is really
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Factory Park. But yeah, this is a really cool picture too. I'm digging the fact that like they cut off the top actually, so that like you're peeking in to the factory.
True.
That's really cool. And I also wanted to show like a bit of the belly.
The belly of
it.
the beast.
Yes, exactly. So very cool, Bill.
Super nice. Nice.
For sure. All right. So that's from Bayjox Gaming. The next one is from The Man. 909.
Is this actually the man? Finally, they're here. Wow.
I'm the man.
Oh, I love this. It's like it almost looks like a dam with particle accelerators on it, and I love this like water show in the background. it's like a water jets or something at the front of a hotel, like.
And that's what I said when I saw this too. I was like, damn. All right. Anyway. No, but this is really cool. I also love the modest like comment on this, which is like, this is my small 20,000 megawatt nuclear plant.
Yeah, it looks small.
Yeah. You should see the other guy. And this is a top-down view. This is super nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is clinical. Wow.
Yeah. Like the
This
pipes
looks like a
running.
PCB.
I was gonna say, like, it does look like a computer part or a PCB or a
Yeah.
motherboard or something like that. It's
Yeah.
It's super cool.
So you guys got 4 particle accelerators on your motherboard?
It's cool when like your computer just like you hear like vroom, 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 like it's spinning up every now and
You're
again.
like, oh, it's time to game, boys. Let's
boy.
go.
Like the lights in your apartment dim for a second when that happens.
Yeah. Running at a fucking million FPS.
Yep.
It's time to get serious. Gamer mode activate.
Oh boy. So yes, very cool. The man. Very nice. I see you in chat too. Very nice. All right. That's our community highlights for this week. Very nice. A lot of really cool submissions. And as always, if you want to be caught by these eyes and maybe the eyes of people in chat that are watching the stream, make sure when you're posting on Twitter to use the hashtag Satisfactory screenshots so that it's easier to filter them. And if you post on Reddit, make sure to use the screenshot flare. That also makes it easier to spot them. And we also have a content creator that we also highlight every week.
We do.
Yeah, and we actually highlighted this content creator on the community highlights a while back. But now they're also here with video stuff. So take it away, Jace.
Yes. So we're going to be highlighting Mooncake. Mooncake sounds tasty. Fairly new creator in terms of like YouTube content for this channel at least. And they create some short but pretty quirky Satisfactory videos. Videos usually around like up to like 5 minutes long. So like very digestible videos. And in this video, Mooncake is going to be rating all the wildlife in Satisfactory, Snut. So let's play a little bit and see what he thinks of a few of our creatures.
Let's do it. And as always, what the fuck is happening with this? All right, here we go. Let's check out that video from here. Cool.
Let's start with the least interesting ones. This is a green bird, but it can fly like a chicken. You can kill it, but you get nothing by doing so. It is passive. 1 out of 10. Next. Next up is giant flying manta. You can't kill it, there are only 2 on the map and they just fly. The only thing you can do with them is jump on it and fly. Better than a green bird, 2 out of 10. The next alien animal is hard to judge, and even to be named somehow. Just look at what its name is on Satisfactory wiki. Coming back, this walking truck is passive, but we can kill it. When attacked, it starts to run like a mat. It only drops 1 alien carapace. Chonky boy out of 10. And now the first hostile creature, fluffy-tailed hawk. They are almost everywhere on the map and will always attack you at the least appropriate moment. They are easy to kill because they only have 20 health points and their attacks are simple to avoid. They also drop only 1 alien carapace when killed. They do more than the previous creatures, but are still boring and weak. 5 out of 10.
Yeah. So we're back. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
No.
So
Jace, don't say anything.
Oh god. Oh god.
No, it's
so
fine.
anyway, in this video, he goes on to rate spitters and lizard doggos and others. The video also features stingers without arachnophobia mode, so consider yourself warned. Okay. There's also a bonus creature in this video, by the way. So and I to be honest, I didn't think they would include this one, but they included it. So they also have some videos such as trying to deforest the entire map with nobelisks, Easter eggs that actually I wasn't even aware of that were in the game, tips for beginners, launching cyber wagons at the space elevator, and a cursed amount of maidenless behavior, foundationless building as well. So do check them out if you're interested in their videos. Give them a sub. Good stuff on their channel.
Yes.
Boost those numbers. Help them out.
And just to give an example of all the cool, very foundation-full builds they do, here's a quick snapshot.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, this is their foundationless behavior building. Foundationless building.
This is very maidenless. Yes, for sure.
Yes.